I did like bare minimum, and that got me work. And I was like, man, if I put another 1% in, I can probably get a bit more out of this. So I am Ragulan. I'm owner of Summit Excavation. I run a small excavation business, just owner operated myself. So been running for about a year and a half now, and I joined with you about June last year. So since joining, like obviously, I think I doubled my revenue. Probably not one. Yeah, so it's been good, very good. Good.
Amazing. What problem did you have that made you originally want to reach out?
Oh, new to business, new to yeah, mainly new to business. So I reached out to a marketing agency. I like left the Zoom call. I was like, what the hell are they talking about? Which is probably like everyone else here experiences. And
Mm,
then I just got hammered by Brandon, and then I was just like caution to the wind. I just gave it a go. And yeah, yeah, so new to business, new marketing. So this is all new to me. Business is new, everything's new. So it was a good like stepping stone to be honest, and kind of
mm,
catapulted me in the right direction. So yeah,
mhm.
it's good.
If you had any, what hesitations did you have before buying, and then what got you over the line at the end?
Um, I don't think I felt as much hesitation as everyone else. Obviously,
Mm,
like business has been new, so I was just throwing darts and into the like the sky pretty much. So,
mm,
but yeah, I think like online, oh, it's a bit dodgy. I don't know. And I did like the express course. I think that's what it's called now. And then
mm.
after that, I did like bare minimum, and that got me work. And I was like, man, if I put another 1% in, I can probably get a bit more out of this. So yeah,
Yeah,
there wasn't much hesitation on my end, but yeah, it worked out. So results are results, I guess.
amazing. Most importantly, so tell me, I know you sort of touched on it before, but what's changed? Tell me what results you've gotten. Give me some stats if you went from this to this. Give it all to me.
So yeah, I'm probably not the best with you, student, I'd say. But so in terms of like, I just look at it at the end of the day, like I've spent this much, and this is my revenue on like an accounting side of things. So yeah, so I just looked at that and said I'm spending X amount on ads, and I've got this much work. So perfect. That's all I really looked at. Didn't look at the actual, which if I like every single time I've hit the brakes and I've done a bit more on the ads, a bit more on the campaign, and just looking into it a bit more and spending a bit more time on the landing page, it's always gotten better. Like it's just about how much you put in, you'll get out. So I put in bare minimum. I got a lot out of it and carried me through. And then I hit the brakes and I said I need to spend a bit more time on this. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's been like yeah, it's been good.
Yeah, cool. Tell me about like you said before, you've doubled your revenue. So tell me about that sort of those sort of stats.
Yeah, so like since I started with you, I think it was started this last financial year that's just gone. Prior to that was a lot of builders were word of mouth, um, and you're at their mercy essentially, like in terms of work that comes in. So now I'm a bit more flexible
Mm,
in who I get to pick or where I get to pick my work or where I get to target. So that flexibility is awesome. And
mhm,
then, yeah, doubling revenue has been great. And a lot of that only really happened in the last two quarters from January to now. And that was
mhm.
after I put a little bit more energy into the ad creation and like it is like I recommend you guys to a lot of my friends and stuff like that. It takes a lot of energy putting it in, and but you get a lot out of it compared to
Yeah,
like going somewhere else, I guess. So it's been good.
yeah, cool. Amazing. What effect has those like the good results, double in revenue, that sort of stuff? What effect has that had on you personally or professionally so far?
Um, Professionally, obviously scaling wise, it's been great. Personally, like only recently I turned the ads down and like work's been busy. Like it's just ongoing. Personally, I can just kind of turn it down, turn it up. have a bit more control on I'm working like a dog anyway. It doesn't really matter what time of the
Mm.
year it is, to be honest. But I have a lot of flexibility in terms of the work that's coming in, and if I'm slowing down, I can just ramp up the ads. I can make better ad creatives. I can work on my landing pages. So there's always an input that you can put in and control in your business, which is kind of different to, I don't know, telling like a marketing agency to, hey, can you like get some more leads in? It's like you're talking to no one, but like you have full control. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
great.
amazing. Two more questions. What have you valued learning the most and appreciated the most about the whole program, the workshop, the support, the advisory calls, etc.?
Appreciate the advisory calls, like, and there's so many resources out there. It's just how much time you can sit down and put in front of you. And a lot of people are limited to that, so including as well. But the advisory calls re-jog your memory or get you motivated. You're in a community, and that community kind of like help, like it's good motivation, like it's great accountability as well. Whereas if you're just kind of sitting on behind your computer trying to do all that meta stuff yourself, there's no real someone to kind of push you in the right direction. So, oh no, don't click that button. And it's just like a lot of that stuff's tech stuff, and you kind of do need that support if you're not tech savvy. Like I work out in the field, so like me being behind this screen is not the usual
Mm,
scenario for me. So that helps out heaps.
yeah, cool.
So
And then last one, if anyone was unsure about booking a call to join the program or they were on the fence, what would you say to them?
I think like I speak to a lot of my guys that are like in the field trade. There's all these like courses out there. It's hard to kind of be like skeptical. You're going to be skeptical, right? So uh, they've got like, I look for proof.
Mm,
I was like trying to sell my car this morning, and I got all these ads coming up, and then one guy was like, "Oh, like got all these reviews and stuff like that." Like it's just proof in the pudding. Like there's no many bots that can write all those reviews for with you. Like there's all these ads, there's people there, it's proof there. Like it's all there in the pudding. Like it
yeah.
does take someone to kind of like in the trade, especially, it's all referral. Like I speak to my mechanic and I'm like, hey, who's a good guy for the tires or hoses and stuff like that. So yeah, it's yeah, just take the leap. There's a lot of referrals out there with you saying how great they are. They are.